Yeah.
Frustration, I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ride it. We been I got it, don't plan it. So damn me, I'm about it. Flow cold and it's rugged. I'm ready for war. You got to love it like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. Squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, and it feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want. It's the unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they actors, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s. Not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 20. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They run from the pistol here with Freeman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's the second year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
And the judge does a nice job there of navigating and picking up some yardage. Remember, no Tevin Coleman in the backfield, so he's moved up in the pecking order, getting a lot of playing time for these Atlanta Falcons.
On second down, Freeman. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. From the shotgun is hit, and down he goes. The 49ers get there. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together.
Yeah, the meter never
Offensive
came up.
Quarterback's coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach.
And the kicking
how
game.
do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball at the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now the 3rd leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. They run, Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line. Mike,
off of play action, Darnold.
Oh my God, 2 dudes there, he still catches it.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run again on first down, Chubb. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold. Oh, refusing to go down. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
On 2nd down, it's Freeman. Freeman a first down and more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Vick. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. The kick by Tavecchio is good. And the Falcons are out to it. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
From the 27, Darnold. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That throw good for only a couple. Brings up 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Back to throw, Darnold. Deep ball for Goodwin. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. On 2nd and 7, Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Falcons grab it. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Second down and 10. Darnold. Open man is Samuel. Complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at about the 28. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now here's Vic. Looking deep for Julio. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly do.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A final shot before the break. Darnold. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
Oh my God. Yo, 4 fucking dudes hit him in the backfield and he still got fucking by in the fucking kickoff, bro. He couldn't fucking score, but they give him a touchdown on the first kickoff on the halftime. Good game, bro. I hate this shit. He's barely these niggas.
Gold able to tack. Cut it to 3 at 10-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Smith. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 30, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Oh, my God.
Trying to get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Here's Darnold. That's Samuel, caught left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Oh, the new
Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. 3rd and short, McKinnon. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end of the half.
Oh my God, he fucking shed, of course.
It's
a
throughout
fucking
the game. And
DB sheds off a
stay in
fucking
bounds, make them fight harder to try and catch you.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They'll try to throw it here. Vic, he's got
Look at this shit.
It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. From the gun, Vic. He's going to fire one deep
look
left
how fucking long it takes to throw
sideline.
that.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it,
fucking
they
missed
put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Darnold now to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Hey, box truck. He's crunching. He's checking crunch. Under crunch. Here we go.
Third and long, it's Darnold.
Oh!
Completes it to Samuel.
Fucking sacrilege.
That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
They fucking help.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On the ground, it's Chubb. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Second down, McKinnon. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll try the air now with Darnold.
Look at that shit.
He hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And good starting field position. He'll get this
He's trying to swipe for the ball. He literally missed.
35-yard line.
Fuck you, man.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we've got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A 20th carry now for
Don't
Freeman.
stay on your fucking block, you piece of shit.
There by Quan Alexander. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Running right, this is Freeman.
Oh my God, I just fucking fumbled, bro. Wow, and he's taking it back.
He's got daylight. He's at the
Yo, Madden is a fucking joke, bro. Wow, tie game, I just fumbled. When the fucking end the game, bro. First down, and he would have wasted our time out.
How the tables have turned after that play.
Yo, Madden bailed this nigga the fuck out.
1978, little history
So
lesson here.
bad.
Take us through.
I'm down. 17-17. I literally just got a first down. Then he had 2 timeouts left. And I'm gonna end the game to win it. And I fucking fumbled, bro.
Look it up, kids. The miracle at the Meadowlands.
Wow. Fuck you, Madden. Seriously, bro. Like, you really just, like, fucked me on that.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yo, they
They're
just
going a little
did
bit crazy right now. Let's
so
face
many
it,
ways
all
love
our
it
friends who
funny.
play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this
I
show.
literally was gonna end the
Most of them are
game.
creating
I had to
and
get a
getting
first down.
bunch of
I got
points.
the first
Points
down.
certainly not at a premium here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Now
But I'm about to tie it up because I'm that fucking bull.
Inside the 25.
Because I'm that fucking bull, bro. Fuck out of here, bitch.
Julio
Warlock Palms, bitch. Go ahead.
with touchdown number 20 on the year as they can now tie
It's
the
a
game
minute
with
12
the extra
left.
point here
He
in
should
the
have.
final 2
He's
minutes.
stupid. He should do what I was gonna
Yes,
do.
it was a
Waste the
touchdown.
timeout. He
And not
scored right
just a
away on
TD,
and picked
but
up the
how
fumble.
about
He picked up the fumble. Literally
touchdown
ran it.
that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. A very important extra point there, up and good. And we
All right,
are
Brian,
tied
stop him
here in the
here.
4th quarter.
I stop him. Game over.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Yeah, I fucking scored.
And this will be a
Scored
touchback
right away.
as that
I had to
sails
score
over the
right away,
end line.
man. Let's see. Just tied up. Single back, wing tight. Oh, I know what this is. He's running.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to
Okay, I hit the fucking hole.
They have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Look at a sack here. Look at a big sack here.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
I'm right there for the pick, and I swat it? I'm holding triangle. Why would I swat?
Fall incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Chubb.
Got him in the backfield.
I
got him in the
not
backfield.
much
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
He'll get it to the 39. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Now Darnold.
Short game.
That's a fucking sack, baby. Let's go. Put the ball back.
He's taken down. Now the
Why is this dude pausing the game?
There could be no more touchdowns. Colorado doesn't care about your total play. This is Stu. Anthony Stu. Alex Mondo. Tough yardage. Try to give up a field goal. Good. You know what you can't give up? Steve Contest.
Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They've gone final now.
Yeah,
out
no
in
fucking
Glendale.
defense.
And
Yo,
it was
he
the
ran
Browns that
the
wound up
same
winners in
blitz
that
on
one.
him,
Another
and he's
victory
mad because I
perhaps
started
in the
running it
cards.
on
They're
him.
looking as good as anybody
The
as
same blitz he
playoffs
ran
draw
on me.
near.
Now he's crying. He said, "You're running my
He's
blitz."
averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 15. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Who sent me a message? Alright, let's see.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Now Michael Vick. They'll roll him out right. Looking downfield.
What the fuck? I know that's not a hold. I know it's not a hold on a touchdown pass. Tell me that it's not a hold. It is a fucking hold. I just fucking did it. I hit him with a touchdown, bro, and they called a hold.
Points on the board just yet.
Wow. I would have. They did. With 19 seconds left. Now I'm down to back to the 15-yard line. I stopped them, got the ball back, and just threw a touchdown, bro. And they just called it back. He's got one left.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
I can't. No, they stopped.
Vic.
I can't now.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
No, I stopped and got the ball back. I threw a touchdown, bro. I threw the fucking touchdown, and they called a hold. From the, like, when I stopped him, he punted it back to me. Yeah, my 15.
Vic to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. On 4th down, Vic, he's going to loft one, deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
What league is this? I'm supposed to play this dude in.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal.
That's a pick. Oh my God, game over. Game over, bro. They really weren't gonna. Oh, no, we're overtime. And I just picked them off and I dropped it, bro.
Darnold from the gun.
Look at this shit. But he gets wide the fuck open there, bro.
That's Owens.
Come on, man. Stop dicking me, bro.
Been able to get it up past the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Darnold. And the Falcons get there.
Hey,
the
bro,
Falcons.
Fucking sack. Yeah, this dude is gonna quit. He's literally bitching on every fucking play. Because I'm hitting him with the same shit he hit me with in the beginning. Now he's mad because I know how to use it.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's Darnold. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Samuel, the 36 overall pick in last year's draft. Played his college ball at South Carolina. Really good senior campaign. 62 catches, 882 yards, and also threw in 11 touchdowns for good measure. 9 yards that time.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Chubb.
So fucking Chubb.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They run. Chubb.
Come on, why he can't fucking fumble like they made me fumble, bro?
The 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all time.
He's on the 20. My turn, bro.
A give. This is Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb.
Yo, he won't fucking go down, bro. He's got Chubb killing me, bro.
Tackled down at the
He got it.
Bit of a surprise.
He's at the 1 yard line. There's no stopping him here.
To be the right call. 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st
make
and
him
goal.
fucking strip him,
And
bro.
he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Fuck, I ain't good.
Throughout the game, we see things, and then drawing up plays on the sideline, we draw up at halftime. Guys just, we have a great group that can do that, put it in like that. So it's all that coming together, and I don't know, it's just everything plays off. It was 4-0 change how you thought about yourself this season today. All the guys still have 4 games, 4 results. That's all we're going to focus on next week. We've got a great test against the Rams, so we're looking forward to that one.